Ah, the hardcore Nuzlocke, a self-imposed set of rules that makes Pokemon, an otherwise brain-dead easy video game, much more fun. We've all seen them, we've all played them, but what if we kicked it up a notch? I couldn't tell you why or how, but for some reason, I'm really good at guessing Pokemon cries. So today I set out on what I've shamelessly dubbed the hardcore Zephlocke. What? It's a unique Nuzlocke. I'm Zephyr. Zephlocke. The rules are simple. Hardcore Nuz essentials, but I'm blindfolded and I can't catch my encounter unless I correctly guess exactly which Pokemon it is by only hearing its cry. This was not easy.
Bro, that's Mewtwo's cry, and I think Mewtwo shares a cry with Parasect.
Also, I don't start using this rule until a bit later into the video, but for any major battles like Rivals, Evil Team Leaders, Gym Leaders, Victory Road Trainers, and the Elite Four, I have to correctly guess every Pokemon they send out, or else I'm forced to waste a turn by tossing a Pokeball at them and take whatever move they click. This made for some heartbreaking moments.
Because I guessed that wrong, I'm about to lose my Ampharos, I just realized.
To top it all off, I've gone ahead and randomized Emerald version to allow for every single Pokemon to be anything from Bulbasaur to Deoxys. Last thing, this is a similar strength randomizer to make sure there aren't any Kyogres on Route 1, or more importantly, any Wurmples on any leaders' teams. This definitely backfired on me quite a bit.
Let's see what the next Pokemon is. This can be the ace. Is that a Ho-Oh? Did I just lose my run to a Ho-Oh?
Like I said, for some reason I'm super good at this and am fully expecting to be accused of cheating, so for your peace of mind, I randomized everything on stream and all VODs are public on my channel. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the vid. Bye!
Okay, the way I'm doing starters, blindfold on. I'm on the first selection now. I'm not gonna look, so I'm gonna press A, it's gonna play the cry, and then I'm gonna go to the next one, play the cry, and I'm not gonna be able to select my starter unless I guess it. So let's see what it is. That's Trapinch. That's Sunkern, I think. So I'm gonna press B and go to this one. I wanna say Cleffa, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Regardless, I want Trapinch. I'm gonna see if I got any of those right though. Okay, I got Cleffa. Oh, I got Sunkern wrong though. Okay. So that was Hoppip. I guess I don't need to do it. Wow, Trapinch is really that slow. Am I about to lose right now? That's Mareep, super cool. Wurmple, a lot less cool. And Weedle. So that's an easy Mareep. Route 101. Let's get our encounter. Wooper. Oh yeah, I already knew that. Which is kind of lame that I already knew it. Wurmple. Okay. Sentret. All right. Rattata. All right. I think there's an item over here too, so we should go this way. Hyper Potion. That's it. Oh, I didn't see it. I promise. That's Feebas, which is awesome. Which is actually not awesome. That's super hard to evolve. It's either Silcoon or Cascoon. I think Silcoon. Okay, nice. They have very similar cries, so that one was a bit tougher.
After grabbing Emerald's early encounters, it's finally time for Roxanne. As I said before, I haven't added the punishment for incorrectly guessing leaders' cries just yet, but don't worry, we'll get there.
That is Swablu.
She has a Swablu that Beautify is able to 1v1 by dodging a couple Sings and take down with a few Gusts. But then Roxanne immediately goes into her ace, the fitting rock-type demon, Pupitar.
Gen 2 is my weak spot. I think it's Pineco. No, that's a freaking Pupitar, level 16, right in my face.
I go into my Whoopie Boy that gets flinched like an idiot. Thinking she might not have a rock-type move yet, I go into Dustox and attempt to snag a poison to slowly whittle this thing down. Roxanne potions to make this conflict last a year, and then I'm hit with a surprise. Pupitar makes itself healthy with its shed skin ability. If only it were that easy in real life to make ourselves instantly healthy. You know what is that easy to make you more healthy? Hitting subscribe and leaving a like on the video. I'm not really sure how that relates to being healthy, but you get to watch more videos like this. Anywho, now Dustox is low and I need to pivot to Hoppip. Even with shed skin, I need to go for other status hacks, so I fire off a stun spore. I then proceed to tempt Arceus himself with the forbidden phrase.
Do not crit me.
The bright side is I get a safe switch into Beautify, and I'm able to finally push through with 4 times effective Absorb.
Tentacool. So, pretty straightforward.
I finish off her last Pokemon Tentacool and snag my first gym badge. Now on to Dewford for a few more encounters before Brawly.
I think Sunkern. Nice. I always get Sunkern and Cleffa confused. I don't even know if they're that similar, but I do. Sandshrew. Okay. I think Spinarak. We already heard that one. Geodude. Oh, I forgot to guess it, but whatever.
Brawly leads with Geodude, who immediately threatens out my Beautifly into Sunflora, who easily picks up the first frag with Absorb.
That's not Togetic, I don't think. I think it's Togepi.
In comes Togepi, who after a bit of swapping, Sunflora takes down. Brawly wraps up with his sorry ass unknown, and we're en route to our pre-Wattson encounters.
What's the point of this? I guess should just be an encounter. Like, oh, it's a chance that I might get something. And it got away. So don't use the speed up button. Kakuna, so that blows. Maybe I should stop fishing until I get a good rod, because it's going to be bad Pokemon because of the similar strength, but let's see. I think that's a Magikarp, so I mean, yeah, it's a bad Pokemon now, but it is going to be a Gyarados. And Gym 3.
Wattson's first 2 Pokemon, Venonat and Wingull, are quickly gobbled up by Raticate, and then Watson's Vaporeon takes the field. I readjust with Flaffy, which gets crit like a buffoon, and finally finish him off with Sunflora's Razor Leaf. In comes the ace, Mr. Mime, which the AI somehow plays perfectly by locking me into growth with Encore and setting up Light Screen. I'm forced to go to Mightyena and come out on top with a few bites. Now it's time to snag a few more encounters before the hardest vanilla gym I've faced in years, Flannery.
I always knew I could kind of tell the cries, but there was this one time I had my buddies over. We were playing on my Emerald file that I've had for years, and we were just doing the Battle Frontier. Trying to beat the Battle Frontier. We're just like taking turns, just hanging out. It was actually super fun. And every time the Battle Frontier people sent out a Pokemon, I wouldn't look and I would try to guess the cry, and I got it like every time, and they were freaking out, and it was super fun. So I thought I would try a little Nuzlocke with it. I'm gonna get it wrong. This is gonna be my first failed encounter. I'm gonna say Fortress. Wow. It is a Gen 2 Pokemon, but I was nowhere near.
None of my encounters were super great, so the only change we made from Wattson was bringing Beautifly back into the mix.
Let's see if I can guess what her team is for no reason at all. I think that was Donphan. I'll say Fanpy. Oh no. Okay, so I got that wrong.
Flannery starts off with Cubone, which is easily discarded by Sunflora. But here's where the difficulty spikes quite a bit. Flannery tosses out a Cradily. I thought I'd be able to stack a couple growths to eventually hit Cradily down with neutral stab Razor Leafs, but she reveals her super effective Acid.
Okay, we're in trouble, boys.
Since Acid is physical in Gen 3, I pivot to Mightyena for an Intimidate and start fishing for flinches with Bite. Since it has Ingrain for HP recovery every single turn, I decide to roar it out and deal with it later. Or so I thought.
But it anchors itself with Suction Cups. What is my luck? Okay.
With that, things aren't looking good. I pivot into Flaffy to snag a Para with Thunder Wave, then back to Mightyena for another Intimidate, then praying it doesn't have a grass move, I bring in Quagsire. I'm thinking I have to go for defense drops, so I try to fire off a couple Tail Whips, but Quagsire hits himself in confusion like the dumbass he is. I get off a couple Mud Shots, which honestly does great damage, survive on 7 HP, swap into Furret, when this happens. Erasing all the work I've done, Flannery regains all of Cradely's health with a Hyper Potion. It's looking like I'm going to have to struggle stall this thing, so I get up to +6 defense, all while being confused by Confuse Ray.
And I'm confused for, I think, 5 turns. Was that 5 turns of confusion, or am I crazy? Okay. Snapped out. This is going to do actually less than Ingrain will heal, but I get a crit, so that's good. And you crit me, so I guess it's fair. If it Hyper Potions, I'll probably scream. Okay, good.
After some lucky crits and fading another potion, this absolute titan of a Pokemon falls. In comes the much more manageable Mareep. I allow it to get my Furret so I can get a safe swap into Sunflora and heal myself with Absorb. If you thought Cradily was bad, get a fat load of this. The Ace Persian is terrifying. It outspeeds everything on my team and has devastating damage output in Bite and Stab Payday. Its first victim is Sunflora. I'm thinking Intimidate is my best bet here, so I toss out Mightyena, but...
Is that a white herb? Because her Torkoal had a white herb in the real game.
Knowing Intimidate is my only chance, I regretfully sack Quagsire to go back into Mightyena, lose Mightyena, and go into Flaffy. I lose the run if I can't get Parahacks, so Thunder Wave is always my click. But it's never my click when...
And it has Limber. What am I playing, bro? What is this? How did I get wrecked by random abilities? They're not even random abilities, they're just the abilities that these Pokemon have, and I just don't know them.
And I wipe to Flannery's Persian. Days of many failed runs filled with idiotic encounters.
Why not? Which sucks.
And Thunder Punch Elekids in the first frickin' gym.
It has Thunder Punch. So I just lost my starter.
Bring me to attempt 9.
Bulbasaur. That's cool. Torchic. Alright, we got 2 starters in here. And Mudkip. All 3 starters. I kind of don't want to pick Torchic or Mudkip just because we're playing Emerald. So I'm going to go with Bulbasaur. Mudkip's probably the meta pick, but I'll go Bulbasaur.
Finally getting solid encounters lets me fly through Rock Bitch, Brawl Boy, and Old Man Jenkins. I'm finally on my way to rematch with Flannery. Let's grab our encounters and get in there.
I have no idea who that is. Maybe Pineco, just because I don't know. I keep saying Pineco and I don't know it. This sucks. I'm about to lose this encounter. It's not Hitmonchan. It's not Pineco either. I don't know what to guess. I really don't know. I'm going to say Pineco. I know it's wrong. Oh my gosh! No shot! I mean, apparently I did have an idea that it was fucking Pineco. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I guess I should just be happy that it didn't kill one of my Pokemon and move on.
Before Flannery, we scale Mount Chimney and face Magma's leader, Maxie. We're officially playing under true Zephlocke rules. In major battles, if I incorrectly guess an opponent's cry, I have to waste a turn.
Oh my gosh, I think that's an Alakazam. It's either Alakazam or Kadabra. Because it's similar strength, I can only assume Kadabra.
Thank Arceus I properly guessed Kadabra, as an incorrect call here would have taken the star of this run, 1080p, away from me with a super effective psychic move. I insta-swap into Mightyena to fade the Psybeam and take it down. The familiar Pineco shows himself again, but I psych myself out trying to think on what the similar strength randomizer chose with similar stats to Maxie's original team and incorrectly guessed Fortress.
I think that's Pineco. We just heard Pineco. Maybe it's Fortress. It's binding to Camerupt or Golbat on his original team, so it might be Fortress. I'm gonna say Fortress.
Oh, praying this thing doesn't blow up, I'm forced to waste a turn. Luckily, it triple protects like a dork, and I flinch it down. Another tough cry comes in.
Oh shit, is that an Espeon? It's one of the evolutions. They have similar cries. It's either Espeon or Vaporeon. It's not Jolteon. It's not Flareon. It's not Umbreon. So it's got to be Espeon or Vaporeon. I think it's Espeon. Yes, okay. Which is fine for me, because I'm a Dark type.
But I nail it. Mightyena cleans it up, and we're on our way to Flannery with a chance at the PB. Here's our squad. Let's do this.
Aeron. Pretty easy.
Since Steel resists Dark in Gen 3, I go into Machoke, which easily one-shots a 4x Karate Chop.
Noctowl.
Machoke gets hit by a Hypnosis like an idiot, and Noctowl proceeds to set up a Reflect.
That's a Reflect. Why is this AI kind of cooking right now?
Tanking some Pecks, I opt for Revenge because I'm slower, and even through Reflect, it does solid damage, and Machoke eventually comes out on top. Flannery instantly brings out the Ace Slowking.
It's Slowbro or Slowking. Slowbro's a lot lower, so I'm gonna say Slowking. Okay, that's really bad for me.
Mightyena easily switches in, snags a few flinches like a beast, and takes it down. Then Flannery brings out this.
Meryl.
Yeah. Yep. Flannery was much easier this time around. Meryl goes down, and we've got 4 badges and the PB. Since the path to the 5th gym is just backtracking previous routes, there isn't many encounters to grab, but we do get access to the desert's Mirage Tower. Unfortunately, there isn't a way for me to guess the cry of a revived fossil here, so we don't get that, but we can at least snag a wild encounter.
That's Mewtwo's cry, and I think Mewtwo shares a cry with Parasect, so I'm gonna have to say Parasect.
Never mind, an incorrect guess here means I don't get a single encounter before Norman. However, the level cap extending to 31 grants us Flaffy's evolution, Ampharos. Without any new team members outside of that, it's time to face our old man.
Ah, shit. I don't know what it is. It's not Teddiursa. It's some weird-ass Pokemon. Oh no, it's Apom. I know it's Apom. Yep, it's Apom. Sometimes it just takes me a second, but I play it back in my head and I figure it out.
The fitting lead Apom is easily taken down by 1080p, but Norman's next Pokemon isn't so easy.
That is Kangaskhan.
How'd this guy manage to keep a normal type team through the randomizer? He crits me frame 1 with Fake Out, but luckily 1080p has inner focus, so no flinch. I decide to hacks my ass off with Confuse Ray and bite for flinch fusion shenanigans. But apparently this Kangaskhan is God himself, so he snaps out frame 1, doesn't flinch, and now my favorite team member is catching a stab Mega Punch at half health. Somehow holding on, I get 1080p out of there and get an Intimidate off. This thing is terrifying even at -1, so I go into Blade to get up a Reflect. Now behind a screen, I can synth my HP back and fish for Paras with Body Slam, which I get my first try. Now Norman's being a little crybaby and decides to cheat. After many Razor Leafs, Blade barely comes out on top. Very unfortunately for me, the next randomized similar strength Pokemon is going off of slacking stats, which, in case you just got here, this is what those are. Introducing Norman's Ace.
Is that a Ho-Oh? Did I just lose my run to a Ho-Oh?
Since Norman's cheating, I decide to be a dirty little cheater too, look up what moves it has at level 31, and am happy to see that it can't hit me. All it has is Gust. My Ampharos Monet comes in and takes down the box cover of Pokemon Gold.
Breloom, okay.
Rounding out Norman's team is a Breloom, who I play things safe with by clicking Thunder Wave, but Ho-Oh gives me the middle finger from the grave with the safeguarded setup. I fire off a couple growls to wait it out, get T-Wave off, fade a crit, and bring Machoke out to get us our 5th badge. GG's Pops. Now we have Surf. Seeing as Hoenn's geography is majority water, this opens up a plethora of encounters. Let's just hope I can guess them correctly.
That is Plusle or Minun. It is Plusle. Swablu, cool. Bagon, wow, that's really good. Although I don't know how high the level caps get, so I don't know how good it is, honestly.
Along the way, Team Captain 1080p reaches max friendship, allowing him to enter final form. Oh, yeah. I was about to put my blindfold on to guess what it evolves into. Maybe that'd be a cool one. If they evolve into random Pokemon, I gotta keep guessing what they are. That'd be kind of cool. Clamperl, which is sick because I have the deep sea items. It's not Mareep or Flaffy. I think I lost the encounter. I have to say Flaffy. Oh my gosh, not even close. That's a Mudkip. Holy shit. All right. Dude, I am of the very unpopular opinion. I loved BDSP. I loved BDSP so much. I prefer 2D Pokemon walking on a grid. I don't like 3D Pokemon. If I'm being honest, I don't like 3D Pokemon. Besides Legends Arceus. I love Legends Arceus. But I loved BDSP. Everyone complained about it, and I get why they did, but I loved the graphics. They were simple, and I had no problem with them. Azumarill. Our next fully evolved member is a starter Pokemon in Meganium. Get a Bayleaf at 32? That's crazy. I mean, Meganium. Now the squad is looking absolutely handsome. Surely I'm not going to lose anytime soon. Right? Major battle. Gotta guess the Cries. If I don't guess the Cries, I have to take a hit. That's such an easy cry. I think... Oh, it's Natu. Natu. Cool. Metacham. Alright. Pretty straightforward. Calm Mind. I win. Teddy Ursa, I think. Yeah, we'll go Teddy Ursa. Cool. Rattata. Pretty lame team, May. That's a Swampert, so that's not lame. Oh yeah, because it keeps its starter. But luckily I have a Meganium. Finally heading into our 6th gym match, it's time to face Winona. That is Cacnea. Responding to her lead Cacnea, I go into 1080p to take it down with a wing attack. Like a little copycat, she sends out Meganium. I have a Meganium. How do I not know if that's Meganium or not? I think it's Meganium. It is. Okay. 1080p gets paralyzed by Body Slam like an idiot, but luckily your boy ran Cherry Berry. That's a Wailord. Okay. The similar strength is showing itself. In comes off-brand Kyogre, who gets wrecked by Ampharos. I think Dodrio. Actually, I think Doduo. Dodrio's is kind of longer, I believe. I think Doduo. Oh, it's Dodrio. This thing is terrifying. Dodrio is one of the few fast sweepers that is fortunate enough to have both of its stabs be physical. Luckily, Ampharos does come out on top in the 1v1 due to its type advantage, but now I'm burned and dangerously low on HP. If I don't guess her final Pokemon's cry correctly, I lose one of our all-stars. I've heard that cry a couple times today. It's not Delibird, it's not Remoraid. My current guess is Remoraid. I'm trying to decide if I want to change it. It's not Remoraid. I'm gonna say Remoraid. I know it's not. Sunflora. I would have never guessed that, honestly. Well, because I guessed that wrong, I'm about to lose my Ampharos, I just realized. Wow. Hopefully you click something dumb. Yeah, there goes Monet. You will be missed, Monet. Machoke comes in to finish things off, and we've got badge 6. Luckily, I've had an EV waiting for me in the PC, so I slap on a Thunderstone I found as a randomized item, and welcome Lore the Jolteon to the team in place of our fallen Ampharos. We also pull out some powerhouses in Swampert and Muck as we head into the later parts of the game. Between here and badge 7, we get the chance at quite a few encounters. Surely, since I've been bragging about how accurate I am this entire video, I won't lose any, right? That's Psyduck, so... Oh my gosh. That's the second time I called Bellsprout Psyduck. Go look up Psyduck's cry. I'm telling you, it's damn near the same thing. I have a feeling I'm going to... Dude, that's the thing with this similar strength. This is supposed to be a slacking, and slacking's base stats are nutty because of its ability. I don't know what to do. I think I'd try to get rid of Vileplume first. No, I think I'd start hitting it with the Pokemon I have in right now. All right, let's get a Reflect up. Although if it has Outrage, I actually just lose. It has Dragon Claw. I actually just lose. Wait, why does that do nothing? Why does this Rayquaza suck? What the heck? I'm a Jolteon. Reflect doesn't even help against Dragon Claw. We Body Slam it for sure. And barring a crit, we should be fine here. Why am I faster than it? And it sucked. What was wrong with that Rayquaza? Making it through that, it's on to more encounters. Is this a new route? I don't know if this is a new route. Hold on. That's a Growlithe? I think I have to guess Growlithe. I think that's a common cry, though. I think someone shares its cry, but I'm gonna say Growlithe. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a Claydol. That's sick. Jeez, aren't you glad you clicked on this unique Nuzlocke video just to watch this dude suck at it? We're on to our next major battle, a final showdown against our rival. You know the deal, an incorrect guess skips my turn. What you got? Maybe Krabby. No, it's not Krabby. Oh no, it's Mr. Mime. I know it's Mr. Mime. Sometimes it just takes me a minute. I know it's Mr. Mime.
Let's go.
I bring in my Deanna to catch the psychic move and bite it down. Next comes in Kanga.
Unfortunately.
I fish for flinches with no luck and go into blue. After Reflect, we take Mega Punches extremely well and win the 1v1.
Swampert. Okay, that's her starter.
Idiot May goes to Swampert on my grass type, and here's her last Pokemon.
That is maybe Jumpluff. It might be Aerodactyl or Vileplume. Aerodactyl and Vileplume either share a cry or have the same cry. I guess I'll just guess Vileplume because I feel like Aerodactyl's base stats are higher than what she would have. Because she would, like, what is her team? It's like a Pelipper or some shit. I'm gonna guess Vileplume. Okay, cool.
A switch to 1080p brings this one to a close. Now to the Safari Zone for a quick encounter, and we're off to Magma Hideout. Haunter.
Super cool encounter. Kind of sucks in Gen 3.
After grabbing our encounter, we're face to face with Maxie for a final battle against Team Magma. By the way, I set the randomizer to make all opposing Pokemon level 30 and higher fully evolved, so this is where the game gets dicey.
Metagross. Okay.
With a freaking Metagross staring me down, I decide to launch a few Shadow Balls before getting 1080p the heck out of there. Into my special Waltogetic for a quick yawn, and then to Gyarados for an Intimidate, which again does not work due to clear body. We end up Dragon Raging it to death, and Maxie sends out Ninjask, which immediately goes to +2 attack, +1 speed with Swords Dance speed boost. I pivot to Jolteon and neutralize it with Shockwave.
Is that a Jolteon? Oh, it's a Flareon.
Maxie has a very fitting evolution of his own, who nearly kills me with 2 quick attacks, so I go into Muck to take it down. Now to Aqua Hideout, where we'll get a Master Ball and a chance at 2 randomized Electrode encounters.
That's a Swampert. So that's Dupes. That's a Snorunt. I already know it's Snorunt. That's Dupes again. And we don't get an encounter because they're both Dupes. And we got a Lemonade instead of a Master Ball.
Yep, thanks to the randomizer, my Master Ball became a cold beverage.
When life gets you Master Balls, make lemonade. That's hilarious. Is there a major battle in here? Yeah, there is an admin. This is an admin. Here we go. It's not Muck. It's definitely not Muck. What is it? I'm going to be so mad when I look at it. I don't know it. I'm going to say Muck and I know it's wrong. That is Whiscash, which is great for Meganium.
With that, the stream neared 8 hours, so I was super tired. I turn in and pick up things in the morning. Now the remainder of Hoenn is up for encounters, and it's time for the double battle gym leaders, Tate and Liza.
Shit, man, that's not Fan P. That's not Donphan, is it? I might have to say Donphan and get it wrong. It's some weird ass Gen 2. I'm gonna say Donphan. I might get it wrong. Wow. Nowhere near. Ah, shit. Man, I've been off my game the past few encounters. Okay, so I screwed that up. That's a Cubone, not a Donphan. That's Totodile. Holy shit. All right. I'll take a Totodile.
I toss 3 starter Pokemon on the team and walk into the 7th gym.
That is Miltank and Victory Bell. Miltank, Victory Bell. Yep. Okay.
Positioned pretty well against Miltank Victory Bell, I use Meganium to get Light Screen up to protect for Alligator from potential grass moves, but he gets hit by a Sleep Powder like a nerd, so I swap him out for 1080p. Here I fire off a Wing Attack and start setting up growths. While Miltank bides, I keep clicking growth and eventually take down Victory Bell. Miltank just keeps sucking itself off, so I bring in my Deanna to reset tempo with Intimidate, I Toxic Fatty, and bring Blade back in for Reflect. Absol starts stacking double teams, which makes hitting Toxic take a year, but I finally do. Breloom isn't much of a threat with my poison types in the back, but I can't get them in safely just yet because of Absol's future sights. I bring out Jolteon and
Sky Uppercut. Just switches in to a Sky Uppercut crit. Well, the good news is I didn't use the Thunderbolt TM on Jolteon.
As we say farewell to Jolteon, I play it safe by Intimidating again, along with another Reflect. I bring in 1080p, Tate and Liza cheat.
They have 3 Hyper Potions? That's kind of crazy.
I Oko Breloom, and this is looking pretty good, right?
We forgot to get up Light Screen. That was a crit. This should kill, right? He's been toxic. Dude, he's been toxic for so long. I thought it was next turn. I thought Future Sight was next turn. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm not happy about that.
After losing another valuable member, the Absol finally falls and we get our 7th badge. We toss Glalie Camerupt on the squad and head into a hard Guess the Cry tag battle with Steven.
That second one was Shuckle, and I'm pretty sure the first one was Nidoking.
Glalie Oko's the thing with Ice Beam, and in comes Maxie's Metagross again. I really don't know how he hacked the randomizer to keep terrorizing me with it. Steven makes himself useful by getting rid of Shuckle, and in comes the terrifying, gimmicky Wobbuffet.
And we're dead. Bro, am I really about to wipe to a tag battle?
Yeah, I lose my Glalie to frickin' Mirror Coat, which sucks because I was actually super excited to use it. I'm officially backed into a corner and have no idea how to deal with Metagross. If my 3 Pokemon die, this is still a wipe and the run's over. I bring in the team captain and focus the opposite side to try to get Metagross by itself.
It's actually doing no damage. I'm honestly kind of worried to keep killing that slot and giving Metagross a new teammate, but I guess it's going to be good to isolate him. That's Breloom. Which is good, and I can quickly just take it out with a wing attack.
Wobbuffet falls, Breloom gets O-Code, and now we have a 2v1 against Metagross. Luckily, Steven keeps dual screens up, so eventually we outlive the pseudo-legend.
Oh, that's easy. What the hell is that? Oh, is it Scizor? Scyther or Scizor? I think it's Scizor. Oh my gosh. Heracross.
Heracross is easily taken down, and now we're on our way through the later parts of the game. Now in C4 Cavern, we get one more encounter before the final showdown with Archie.
Whismur. Venusaur.
In response to the Venusaur lead, I go right into 1080p for the easiest crit wing attack of my life. And then I Steel Wing Glalie down.
Slowbro, I'm pretty sure. It's Slowbro, Machoke, or Machamp. I think Machamp has too high of stats to bind to one of his Pokemon with the similar strength randomizer. I'm gonna say Machoke. I feel like that's most common to bind to like Golbat or Sharpedo, which is what he usually has. So let's go with Machoke. Oh my gosh. We have to waste a turn, which is actually horrible if you have Psychic or Ice Beam. You have Confusion, I can take that.
Thank Arceus, it has Confusion instead of Psychic, and I fade a crit. I cannot lose 1080p. Gosh, why do I say things like that? Bringing in Mightyena for bites brings us to a close. Now we head to Sootopolis for the final gym.
Ditto or Poliwag? I don't really want a Ditto, so I'm going to say Poliwag. They share the same cry, so I'm going to say Poliwag. And it's a Ditto. That's Feel. That's really good. Seal? That's Gloom, I'm pretty sure. It's either Gloom or Marowak. Honestly, I'm kind of more interested in Marowak. I already have a Grass Poison type in Venusaur, so I'm going to say Marowak. And it was Gloom. I think that's Goldeen. I think it's Goldeen. I think that's the third time I misguessed Caterpie and Goldeen. So I'm pretty sure they have the same cry.
Finally, we're here. The final gym battle against Juan. My new all-star Dugong one-shots Aggron, and Dugong also two-shots Nidoking. I'm immediately threatened out by Hitmontop into Crobat, which this happens to.
Wing attack. Hitmontop is cool cakes. And Intimidate's awesome. Counter! Are you kidding me? Not like this. Oh my gosh. Definitely my favorite team member. And I'm not going again because he has quick attack.
I get 1080p the heck out of there and take this thing down with Camp Round. Now to Dugong, who uses Resto Chesto heals, Lucky Freezes, and 2 freaking crits. Yeah, I know I'm getting spoon-fed to eventually win the Gyarados 1v1. Then the last Pokemon is Shiftry, so we win. 8 badges, a solid squad. It's now time for our last few encounters and Victory Road.
Trapinch is dupes. Staryu. I think that's Psyduck. I think it's Psyduck. Bro, I think that's the third time I incorrectly guessed Bellsprout.
We're officially in the final gauntlet of battles before the Elite Four. If you've made it this far into the video, if you could do me a favor and triple check the like button and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Without further ado, here's my final sprint toward the Hall of Fame and a shot at my first hardcore Zephlocke victory.
And also for Victory Road, every battle is a major battle, so I have to guess every trainer's Pokemon. All right, last encounter. I can't get the last one wrong. Come on. Cradily, that's lit. Okay, all right. Every battle's a major battle. Here we go. That's not Kakuna. Oh, that's Tauros. Kind of sound like Kakuna for some reason. I knew it wasn't. I guess let's get some D-drops before we switch out, right? No, we're gonna switch out right now. We're definitely gonna Giga Drain. Thrash Tauros is low-key. Okay. Victory Road battle number 1 not going as planned. Wow. That really sucked. Do we battle him here? I thought it was at the end. It's not Dugong because I have a Dugong. It kind of sounded like Dugong, but I think it's Nidoqueen. I'm going to do this until I get Parrot or something. Okay, I get Poison, which I prefer over Para. Okay. Now we're risking crit. Actually, we're not even risking crit anymore. Do not paralyze me. Okay, that's going to do negative damage. And we're good. On to the next. That's for alligator. I think we're going Mighty Enna on the off chance the AI doesn't pick an attacking move. And if it does pick an attacking move, then I'm just sacking. I think that's the only play. This sucks for getting rid of an Intimidate Mon. Yeah, we're just dead. I think it had to be done. I know I won't kill him. And now for alligators at -2. Let's go for strength. And we're good. Snorlax. That is horrible for me. Okay, I go Gara for Intimidate. After Intimidate, I can take one. No, I can't take one after Intimidate. Do we go for flinches or damage? I think we go for damage. That does nothing, and we're trapped in here now. Okay, we're wing attacking. I hope he doesn't have any more full restores because that actually might make this impossible. I just lost Crobat and maybe the whole run. The only way out would be flinches, like 10 of them. I can't believe it. Okay. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I have to stay in and go for flinch. Yeah. Wow. That is a huge loss. Okay, we're going into cakes, and I have to look up right now. Does Snorlax have thick fat? Here we go. It's actually great damage. If he has another full restore, I genuinely just lose. Okay, we survived that, which is huge. In a world where he has a full restore, I always click Earthquake still because fishing for burns is not worth it. Yes! Oh my gosh. If he had a full restore, I think I wipe. Somehow we saved cakes, which is huge, and we lost 1080p, which is also huge in a horrible way. Every time I don't know it, I want to say Fortress. But I don't know it, so I'm going to say Fortress. I think I'm way off. Oh, yeah. Not even close. Okay, should be good. And we're good. Here we go. I think that's Celio. No, it's Celio. Wow. I suck. I'm really lucky that it's a slacking, though, because that means it could have been a legendary. Okay. I didn't see it, and honestly, I didn't hear it too well. I keep forgetting. I'll say Gligar. I don't think it is. Yeah, that's not a Gligar. It is a Gen 2 Mon, though. Gen 2 Mons are the bane of my existence. So this is a double battle. It's very hard to guess the first cry in a double battle, but I'm going to try it. I barely heard the first one. I kind of heard a bit of Dugong, but I feel like it's just because I have a Dugong. I'm thinking that. The second one's Golem. I did just figure that out. I'll lock in Dugong for my first one because I barely heard the front end of it, but I think I'm just saying that because I have a Dugong. Okay, I got one of them right. Okay. That's amazing damage. Holy shit, Camerupt is so good. GG's. All right, this is where I thought Wally got you. I'm pretty sure we're not going to have that happen because we already fought him. And we made it! So the cap is 49 until I beat Sydney, which means I have to bring a Shelgon to Sydney. All right, you're looking at our Elite Four team. This will be my first hardcore Nuzlocke victory because I've only played Radical Red and got wrecked by it. I want to do this without 50 incorrect guesses. We're at 40 incorrect guesses across 9 attempts. Normally your team is very mid. Something tells me it's not going to be very mid. Ampharos. I think I insta-go ground type. Don't even take any damage. I kind of don't want to kill before light screen runs out. Let's miss a couple rock tombs. Hopefully this does not kill. Okay, I thought he was going to full restore, honestly. So I literally just killed him at the worst possible time when I was trying to avoid light screen. Venusaur. I think, right? I think I want to lock in Venusaur for that. I'm trying to think if it could be anything else. I think it's Venusaur. That's not a Venusaur. And I think I just lost my Swampert, and that might be the run. Not Outrage. Okay, that's good. That's really good. I might go Shelgon. No, I feel like... No. I go Lid. Let's just Ice Beam. Okay, I'm faster. And that should kill. Okay, good. And we didn't lose Swampert. It's Wobbuffet. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start by hitting it lightly. I don't even know the strategy for this shit. I have to rest, and I don't know what I'm going to do this thing. I'm stuck in with Shadow Tag. I'm just going to... I got to PP stall it. I have infinite Pokeballs, but Hardcore Nuzlocke rules, I'm not going to use bag items. So I'm going to PP stall it with rest, I think. So do I just rest? I just rest. This is an easy rest. You don't never click anything else. And then we surf when we wake up, trying to kill it. And if we don't kill it, then I think we take a Mirror Coat. Okay, so I can't kill it this turn. So I'm going to wake up and go back to sleep. But my health is full. Now I can kill it because Destiny Bond is no longer active. And I just got to hope that I kill it. And if I don't kill it, it clicks counter. Wobbuffet is scary. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, that couldn't have gone better. I really thought we were going to lose Swampert, and then I thought we were going to lose Dugong, and both of those would be huge losses. The good news is we get a Salamence. Here we go. Altaria. I wonder if I just insta-swap, because if it starts D-dancing, I'm in trouble. Okay, that's going to do something, but not a lot, and I think you're dead. Next. Sceptile. Not great for me. I'm dead to a Leaf Blade. Do I take advantage and Acid Armor? Yes. Yes, I do. No crit. Thanks. I do have Citrus on Evan. And that just OHKOs. Wow. Very happy with that. Ooh, I've heard that before. And I just heard Intimidate. I'm pretty sure that's Stantler. Intimidate kind of helped me there. Yeah, I think we're fine. We have +4 defense. Sand attack's very annoying. I think I made the right call with Muck instead of Camerupt. Muck is actually really good. And then Poison takes him out. That's Sharpedo. Taunt is fine. Yeah, Taunt's fine. I don't need to click Acid Armor. And we hit. This should, I mean, this might kill at +2. Okay. This is going really well. I'm glad I picked Muck instead of Camerupt. That's either Starmie or Parasect. I don't think it's Parasect. I think Parasect is longer. I can only picture Starmie right now. We'll go with that. Okay, it's Starmie. And still Sludge Bombing. No reason to Thunder. We're at +2 attack. And Sludge Bomb is physical. Okay. It might kill. We're doing well. Oh, that is Phoebe. Battle 3 of 5. Glacia. We've heard that a couple times today. I'm pretty sure that's Nidoking. I mean, Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen. I'm not super scared. I'm going to stay in and risk the para, which I don't know if that was the right play. Okay, we're good. That's Victory Bell, which makes sense to send into my Swampert. I guess we go for Flamethrower Burn. Oh, never mind. Doesn't even full restore. That's Crobat, which isn't great. But isn't horrible. Let's try to 1v1 this. Oh, of course. Okay, that's not good. Okay. That's really not good. This doesn't kill, right? Don't. Okay. We're fine. And Mean Look goes away when you kill the Pokemon, right? I hope so. It's Skarmory, which is tempting to stay in on, but nowhere near worth the risk at all. So, easy Yan. We got Flamethrower on Yan. Flamethrower. Metal Sound lowers Spadef. I don't think we care about that yet. This shouldn't do a ton. That does more than I thought, but I think we're fine. Is that it, or is there another one? It's Jolteon or Flareon. I think it's Jolteon. I don't think it can touch... Okay, Spikes is a little annoying. Double Kick only kills if he gets 2 crits. Which he didn't do. Alright. This guy is going to have the craziest team, because the similar strength is going to go off of Salamence and Kingdra and shit like that, so... That's a Regice. Okay. I think it only has Icy Wind, so I go Evan, because I have good special defense, and I'm out of Sludge Bomb. This is actually going to do nothing, because special defense is crazy. Alright, I think that's fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Defense drop is big. Earthquake might kill at this range. We like that. Cacturn. Needlearm can flinch, I think. Not high crit, though. Lefties is good. Flamethrower. And we're good. That's Explode. It doesn't have, like, Ice Beam or some shit, right? And plus, I think I'm about to kill. Are you weaker on defense or special defense? Weaker on defense, so we go for Aerial Ace. That should kill. Nice. Crobat. Well, Aerial Ace. Okay, that's annoying. I really don't want to get Mean Looked right now, so we go Lid. There's a Mean Look. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Ice Beam should kill. And that's a Drake! One more. I honestly think Drake's team had more potential to be scarier than Wallace's. Wallace really only has Milotic and Wailord to have like a crazy Pokemon. But who knows? Maybe I'll get wrecked by something. Alright, for the dub. For the first hardcore Nuzlocke victory that I've streamed. That's Blastoise. I can't touch him with Lid. I don't think he has an Ice type move. So let's go into Immense. Skull Bash raises defense and then attacks. So I'll just use Dragon Claw. Maybe I should have went for Crunch to get a special D drop. Does this do a lot of damage? No. Okay. That's Kingdra. He literally has a water team. I'm not scared of Dragon Breath a ton. I think I just... Okay, I'm definitely not scared of that. This should just be a 2-shot. 4 left. Let's see if it's a water type. That's Cast Form, so it could be a water type. Wait, that's Cast Form, right? If it uses Rain Dance and it becomes a water type, and he has the rest water type, I'm forfeiting the run. Probably Aerial Ace. Ah, became Fire type, which I'm more than happy to have because I got Flamethrower. I wonder what bounds... I guess that was Love Disc that became a Cast Form. I think that's Scizor. That's either Scizor or Heracross. I called Heracross Scizor 2 times in previous runs. I'm pretty sure that was Scizor. Appreciate him setting up the sun and bringing in Scizor. I'm not gonna lie, he definitely is, but I'm here for it. Ninjask. Okay, this is a pretty lame champion battle. Yeah, I mean, he sets up the sun and then he sends out bugs. I am being fed with a spoon right now. That is that Grumpig? Alright. That should be GG. And that, ladies and gents, is the Elite Four and the champion. But you would think that me walking into this room right now and putting my Pokemon into the Hall of Fame would be the end, wouldn't you? Well, I'm sorry to inform you all that we're not done. Here's the team that beat Wallace, but who cares about beating Wallace? We're not going to the Battle Frontier. We have 2 places to go. The first place we need to go, I specifically chose not to get an encounter in this place because I have the randomizer set to randomize a legendary to a legendary. So we're going to go to Sky Pillar, get our random legendary, and the reason I waited till after the Elite Four is because now the level cap allows me to avoid the wild Pokemon. The wild Pokemon are like level 60s, and I would not be able to repel my way to the top. I'm definitely going to use it if it's a semi-legendary that's not on the cover of any game. I might use it if it's Lugia, Ho-Oh, or Rayquaza. I don't think it's going to be Rayquaza, but I'm hoping it's like Suicune or something, but let's see. I think that's Mew. I don't even think that's Mewtwo. Let me guess it. That's Mew, not Mewtwo. Wow. Okay, see, I'm going to use a Mew. Like, this is cool. Let's go. Here he is. Welcome to the grand finale. Randomized. Similar strength. Pokemon Emerald. Hardcore. Zephlocke. Last battle. For my first ever Nuzlocke win versus Steven. That's a Manectric. So that's tolerable. Switch right into my ground type. Thank you. Okay. Next. I think Dodrio. Let's hit a Rock Tomb and slow it down. And I said let's hit, not miss. Cool. Cool. Next. That's either Aerodactyl or Vileplume. They have the same cry. Because it's Steven. And he ain't running around with no Vileplume. That's Aerodactyl. Easy Surf. Takedown isn't going to kill me. And there we go. I definitely want to finish the battle with Mew, or at least use it. So I'm switching in Mew at some point. I think that's Flareon. I'm getting kind of sad that this is ending. It was actually a super fun run. But there will be more. That's Weezing. And Weezing has Levitate. So I'm going to swap. And what a better time than to get in the legend. I've never had a Mew in Gen... Oh my gosh, bro. I thought I was dead. I'm pretty sure in Gen 3, Explosion cuts your defense in half for damage calculation. So I thought I was dead. I was just watching that number, waiting for it to get to 0. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. The final guess of the game. That's either Espeon or Vaporeon. If I get the last call of the game wrong, I'm actually going to be upset. I think it's Espeon. We're going Espeon. Let's go. Frosty really didn't do much. Actually, Frosty did a lot. Someone had to take that explosion. I think Jan's going to have to make the ultimate sacrifice here in a minute. But yeah, Jan's
Juan's taking one for the team here. Yeah. Goodbye, my friend. I think Crunch comes in and cleans this up. I can't imagine how it doesn't. Yeah, it's gonna be enough.
Okay. If a crit actually would have killed me.
All right. And that, ladies and gents, is a full run of randomized, similar strength, Pokemon Emerald Zephlocke. I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over. I had this feeling. I thought that you would eventually become the champion. My predictions usually come true. And where will you go from here? The rules are simple. Hardcore knows essentials, but I'm blindfolded and I can't catch my encounter unless I correctly guess exactly which Pokemon it is by only hearing its cry. If you thought Cradily was bad, get a fat load of this. It outspeeds everything on my team and has devastating damage output in Bite and Stab Payday. Its first victim is Sunflora, and I wipe to Flannery's Persian. Days of many failed runs filled with idiotic encounters bring me to attempt 9. Along the way, Team Captain 1080p reaches max friendship, allowing him to enter final form. We also pull out some powerhouses in Swampert and Muck as we head into the later parts of the game. I really don't know how he hacked the randomizer to keep terrorizing me with it. Thank Arceus it has Confusion instead of Psychic, and I fade a crit. I cannot lose 1080p. Gosh, why do I say things like that?
Counter! Are you kidding me? Not like this. Oh my gosh.
Even I couldn't tell you that. Again, I sincerely thank every one of you for watching my goofy ass playthrough my favorite childhood game, Pokemon Emerald. I hope you enjoyed watching this video just as much as I enjoyed making it. Going forward, this is the type of content I'm going to be creating, so if you'd like to come along for the ride, I'd really love to have you. Make sure you turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. It's currently 2 a.m. when I'm recording this. I have to be up for work at 8 a.m., but I really needed to get this done tonight, so I'm glad I did. This was a hardcore Zephlocke of Pokemon Emerald. I'm Zephyr Plays. I'll see you soon.